In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing a thing for the podcast.
Just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends Podcast. What's up, everybody? It is the Freedom Friends Podcast, and it's time for another master debate. John, what are we about to do?
We're fucking masturbating, boys.
Yeah, we are, boys. Fuck.
Everybody put a condom on.
Everybody, put your condoms on.
You know what? I can't
Hold
do
on
that.
tight.
I can't do this without booze.
You can't really do it with booze.
Good point.
It's just going to take longer.
Well, it takes longer with booze.
Holy shit. I'm Jazz, that's Mikey, this is Scott and John. We're your Freedom Friends, and we're going to give you a mediocre debate today, coming to you not even fucking close to live from the Warfighter Tobacco Studios in...
Beautiful San Antonio, Texas.
There you have it, and fucking, at this point, if you're listening to us for the first time, you'll fucking figure it out. If you're joining us from before, then you know what the fuck's about to
figure it out.
happen.
That's why I say fucking figure it out.
Figure it out. So, Justin, what mediocre topic do you have for us today?
All right, boys.
All right, boys.
All right, boys.
All right,
There
boys.
it is. So I happened to stumble across an old news article about a fantastic app that I greatly appreciate called Snapcrap.
Snap crap.
Snap
Yeah.
crap.
Okay.
So it is out of San Diego, and it is an
Is this
app.
a Snapchat for poop?
Yep.
What?
So it was.
Why am I
Why
just
am I
learning
not knowing
about
about
this?
this? What the fuck?
So it's not a thing anymore. It was like bot, and now it's actually like a tool. So people can go around, take a picture of trash, anything that's wrong, giant potholes, and post it so the city can track all of it, and then they'll mark it when it's completed.
Wow.
That's a thing.
So it went from shit in a toilet
No,
to
it
like
was like
public service.
No, because we all know like people just shit on the streets because there's the
Right.
mad homeless problem. That's what
Oh,
it was
yeah.
made for. It was like so people would be like, I'm just gonna drop this deuce right here on the sidewalk.
So you can take a picture of it to let the city know that somebody shit on the
Yep.
on the sidewalk.
And that's how it started.
Somebody
It was
pooped in
bot.
my yard.
All right.
Sir, this
when you
is
said
dog
snap
poop.
crap,
That
when
was
you
me.
said snap crap, I went in a different direction. I was
I
like,
did too.
oh, like sending pictures of shit to
instantly-
your friends.
Yeah, it's like fart book.
That's just Snapchat. That's just Snapchat.
That is Snapchat. Yeah, basically.
When
yeah.
I heard about this app, I instantly pictured a drunk Freedom Friends group in Los Angeles taking a shit on the sidewalk and then turning around and taking a picture and then going the next street over and
Somebody
just
shit on your
repeating.
sidewalk.
But it made me think, with the 4 Freedom Friends sitting here, if you could make an app, what app would you make?
Ooh, fuck.
Wow, that's fucking deep.
The possibilities, man, are fucking endless.
Can you narrow it down?
Yeah, no shit.
That's so like.
All right, do you want to make like a game or like a
No, I wouldn't make a
utility
game.
app?
It would have to be a
Well.
utility app.
Yeah, it
Let's
would have to
see.
be something useful.
Yeah, I'd have to improve my life somehow.
Like,
Ooh.
like going off the same thing about what I originally. I think John was with me on this.
Oh,
like, I
totally right
originally
there.
thought
Yeah.
that it was you know, like you send your you take a picture of shit and send it to your buddy. Do you remember like they used to have like those ratemyshit.com
Yeah, I
and
remember
fucking
those.
you know all that stuff. I'd like to. I think that in app form might be fun. I don't know.
You know that app Tapped.
Tapped.
Yeah, it's called Tapped
for beer.
for craft beer.
Yeah.
So like you can say like what bar you're at and this is what beer I had.
Yeah, and then you
this
like your goal is to drink them all essentially.
yeah. So it's like
Yeah.
a collector thing for craft beer.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of review apps out there and stuff like that. I would like one to be able to like log collect and like have like a book of like cocktails that I've had at different bars and shit like that and whether or not they were worth drinking again. So like you could look at it and you could be like, hey, I want to see the cocktail menu
Kind of like Yelp, but just for cocktails.
just for cocktails. And I don't want like a full Yelp thing. It would just be like I can log it and be like,
1
Hey,
through
was it-
5 stars.
yeah, or just even track it on like, yeah,
Thumbs
would drink
up, thumbs
again,
down.
thumbs up, thumbs down, or whatever.
Yeah.
So then if I win, I could see other people's. So like if I was looking at the cocktail menu at, you know, whatever Burleson or whatever, and I could look at it and people were like, you know, thumbs
Burleson
up,
has a cocktail
thumbs
menu?
up, well, thumbs up for the ranch water, or thumbs down on, you know, don't get the mango fucking frozen margarita or whatever the fuck it is, so
Sure.
that you're just like, I don't have to roll the dice at all. Like I know what drinks are worth fucking drinking here, and I fucking
That'd be really great for like craft cocktail spots. Like you go to like Whiskey Cake or one of those
yeah,
places.
whiskey cake or Paramore or any of those
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
things,
where
or
it's
it's
like,
like
hey,
got this insane cocktail menu, and you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, man, I don't know if I want to order any of this shit, and it's
Yeah.
like, well, don't. You can order one of these threes because the rest of the customer base has essentially said, fucking,
Yeah.
that's what's actually worth drinking.
Like just an honest review. Like look, if you're into fruity fucking shit, this is your drink here. If you're into fucking whiskey cocktails, this is your drink here.
Yeah.
I can get behind that. Yeah.
So but essentially like a collector's book for cocktails, but it would also break it out by location. It's different with the craft beer one because it doesn't really matter.
would
like-
you get like achievements like you're
Oh,
a
totally.
full blown alcoholic?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
like yeah.
Yeah, but something like Tapped, but for cocktails, but would also like include location.
The thing that I would critique on that is it vastly depends on the bartender.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like because like John and I could work at the same bar. Well, let's say John's an awesome bartender and I'm shit, and you ordered a
True
drink
story.
and I make your drink and it's shit, but you go back and you order the same drink from John and it's amazing.
Sure, no, I get
You know
that.
what I mean?
So I'm
Like-
saying is like there'd be a lot of bugs that have to get worked out. But
Yeah.
I mean, but you could have stuff on there too that was literally. It would probably also be a, the information that you get would probably be an aggregate.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it
Sure.
would be like, well, this has a 72% approval rating or whatever on an old fashioned at this bar versus that bar. Because it'd be kind of great to be able to pull up and have it like, look at my location, be like, what kind of drink are you looking for? And you could be like, I'd love an old fashioned. And then it would just like rank all the bars within 10 miles of you on like best place, second best place, third best place,
Yeah.
fourth best place to like get that
like
cocktail.
like rated best by the customer.
Right. But just for
Okay.
cocktails. Like, I don't give a fuck about the food or the service or whatever. And it's like, whatever. I'll deal with a bad waiter if I get a fucking good drink. Like, I don't.
Yeah, right.
I don't care. I just want to know how good the cocktails themselves are.
It's a pretty good idea.
I think that'd be fucking handy.
This cocktail's scrumptious.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'd love to see Scott's app. It'd just be like, all the whiskey here is
Ice.
on point.
Ice and whiskey.
Or the
they
same
have really
thing.
great ice cubes here.
The same thing like Tapped, but for whiskey. And if I was looking for that whiskey, it would also like tell me.
They put a price point in.
Well, no, like let's say this, right? Jameson Black Barrel. And I was like, I'd like to have that. So I could go into like that app and put like, Jameson Black Barrel, and then it would tell me like everything within a certain radius. Like, here's all the bars you could go to get a glass of that.
It's a cool idea.
That'd be good.
So you could hunt whiskeys down. It'd be like Pokemon Go.
But for whiskey. For booze.
For
Yeah.
adults.
Now,
That's what
would you stick to just booze or just whiskey, or would you just go hard alcohol? Period.
I think you should be able to filter it.
You have to like go fight a monster.
Right.
Or
You know what I'm
something?
saying? Like,
Like I want
no,
like
like Pokemon, you could have different colors. So you could have like Pokemon, you could have like Whiskey Go Gold, that like, or like Liquor Go Gold, that was just the whiskey version. Then you could have like Silver and like all the different colors that just fucking
silver for rum and fucking like clear.
yeah.
For fucking
but like,
vodka. Yeah, okay.
I'd want like a Whiskey Go. But the fact of the matter is that nobody's like trying to collect all the gins they can taste. There's like 4. You know what I mean? Like nobody gives a fuck.
Give me Hendrix and I'm good.
Yeah. It's like, do you have Bombay? Yeah. Do you have Hendrix? Yeah. All right. I think we made the whole list.
I'm all
like,
set.
We're done. Yeah. Like, fuck.
The rest of it's just
But whiskey's like, it's huge. Like, there's so many of them.
That's true. And then you could even break it down further to bourbons, whiskeys,
Sure,
sour
you could have
mashes,
breakouts and stuff like
fucking,
that. But you could
things
like,
that. Yeah.
but then you could put it all together and like leave little personal rates. So it'd be like a Whiskey Go diary. Like you could leave little things, and be like,
Just be like, you know what? I feel like Japanese whiskey. Where can I get Japanese whiskey? So I
Japan.
pull up my
Yeah.
app and I can fucking boom, and there's 4 bars in San Antonio.
Or you could have-
that have this particular
you could
label.
have collections in there too, right? That was like, I want to drink as many Texas bourbons as I can find.
There you
So
go.
it would just be like bourbon, region, Texas, and it's like got them all out so you could find them. And then you could like rate it and leave your personal notes on it. So it just tracked all of the fucking whiskeys that you could drink.
Nice.
So you had like a little personal diary that was going of like all the whiskey drinks that you've had, which is how Tapped works, but I'd
Yeah.
want it for
That's a cool idea.
whiskey, and then it would also be great to get bars involved that could be like, so you have bars like Whiskey Cake, or what's that one on Broadway that's got like a million fucking whiskeys in it? It's insanely expensive though. I think it's called the Jefferson or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They've got a ton of, and get all of them involved that are like, yeah, we'll put our fucking whiskey menu on there. So
Sure.
like if I'm looking for, hey, I really want to drink the fucking
I feel like wasting money on
Will it-
shitty whiskey. Give me some fucking
The-
Pappy 23 or
the
whatever.
Willet Copper Still Select fucking 12-year.
Good
Like,
pull.
not a common bourbon, but there might be some places that fucking have
Good
it.
pull. Matter of fact, those two places that we named probably have that.
Right. But like if you've never had it and want to have it, and you could go
Yeah.
on there and then, you could have a social part of it too, where like you could follow other people that were on it.
Somebody like, hey, you had this whiskey. What do you think? And they could like send you a message anonymously or whatever. Like yeah, it's fucking great.
Yeah, or you could just look at other people's comments or whatever. But yeah, just track it, or just they're friends with you, so you can.
It's almost
compete.
like a whiskey book.
Like a whiskey book. Yeah, but as an app, it'd be like but just for whiskey.
Huh.
Just keep a little whiskey diary.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, call it the whiskey monologues.
Not bad. It's not a bad idea. Fuck, John, what do you think?
I'd use that.
What kind of app would you make?
I want to create an app that you can sponsor drone strikes.
Oh, buddy.
Kind of like crowdfunding almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could just sponsor it.
I would I'd like to build on that.
Okay.
Like not like death drone strikes, but like they drop like dildos on their backyard or something. Like, like you crowdfund like a drone dildo strike on like your buddy's fucking birthday or some shit. Like
Oh, yeah.
that'd be fucking funny. Just be like, yeah, can
That'd
you
be
do
a
it?
good time.
Can we get a dick drop? Just drop a
I
bunch
need
of dicks.
a 12
See, I
inch
think you
double
could
ender
build
one.
on that though, and you could have it run like Shark Tank, but for pranks.
Ooh.
So you could have somebody that could go on there and be like, "Here's this prank I want to pull off." They could explain the whole thing.
Right.
So you get to like read the pitch, and then you could be like,
I'm in.
"Oh fuck!" But like they'd be obligated to post a video of the prank getting pulled off.
Nice.
So it'd be like buying
The content
early access
creation.
tickets
Yeah.
to the prank. So then they do it, they film it, and that's what you get to watch. And so you could like pay for the
Fuck, I might be into that.
Yeah.
I might pay for that shit. That's not bad.
pay enough, and you could fucking here's the prank I want to pull off. And if you donate enough, you can fucking pick the target, and we'll still pull the prank off. Like, fucking, here you go.
How much do you want?
Yeah, right. Like, could you imagine that if people were like, "Fuck, so $2 and I get to fucking see you do this? Like, this would be fucking amazing."
There you go.
How about you, Scott?
I'd like a app that would have every politician and what they voted for, and like in layman's terms,
Like how-
paragraph
like
of,
how they
of
voted?
what it was that they voted for, and if they voted yes or no. That way you could like there'd be one easy place to see, like, you get a new state, whatever, you don't know who they are, what they stand for. It comes time to vote for them.
They're probably a liar.
Either that or that and judges.
Politician, well.
Like, because you get to the ballot box, right? And it's like, should you retain this judge? Well, I don't know what the fuck that judge did. Let me pull up my app. Okay,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
What's his average conviction
Yeah.
rate, and
and
what does he tend to
yeah.
let go versus fucking almost like a trend study.
Like a stats. Like
Yeah.
I need this
Yeah.
politician.
So you want
stats.
a
Yeah.
fantasy football app,
He's
but
he's
for elected officials.
this judge is
Exactly.
batting a 450.
Yeah.
That's a
need-
good idea, dude.
I need
Shit.
a fantasy football app for elected officials.
Shit, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's useful.
It would be useful
Yeah.
because it never fails when you go and you vote, like half the state stuff and local stuff, it's hard to know who these people are or what they voted for, what they don't vote for.
Fuck, man, do you know how many politicians would try and fight to get that thing fucking removed?
I bet you
yeah.
that's
They'd be
why
like,
it's never
"Oh,
been
God.
up there.
Oh, God.
Whoever got
Yeah.
it,
You can't have
built
this.
it, developed it, and then sold it for a couple $1 million to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What didn't even go live.
Yeah.
I'll guarantee you it's
That's a
happened
good
a fucking
idea.
dozen
'Cause that's
times.
scary as fuck for be like, I don't need you to see a snapshot of my performance. Like, this is fucking.
Yeah,
No.
I don't want you as a politician to tell me what you believe in. I want to see it on a record of how you vote, of what you believe in.
Campaigning is a sales pitch.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No
It's
different
all
than Coke
bullshit.
trying to get you to buy their most recent fucking
It's fucking selling ice to an Eskimo.
bottle shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's a sales pitch. But what they're doing versus.
Yeah.
It's like watching a Mustang.
Or
commercial.
how many, like, there should be a.
It's like fucking
there should
Joe,
also
Joe
be-
Biden is the Crystal Pepsi of politicians.
there should also be an attendance record of how many
Trump
votes
is surge.
that they should have voted in versus how many they actually attended.
You know,
and
the
voted.
attendance record that I would want to know is how often is like a congressman in their local constituency versus how often
Are they in DC?
DC.
Fucking
Like,
off?
I'd like to know the split.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a stat that should be
Yeah.
in there. Like,
Good old fucking Congressman Dan Crenshaw recently tweeted. I follow him on Twitter. He tweeted that he's pissed because the House voted to do call-in voting for the first time in its fucking history,
Yeah.
where they could fucking call in their vote, and it's like, no,
It's a dangerous precedent.
yeah, it's a fucking slippery slope, man. Like so now just fucking Chucklehead can just fucking sit in his ass wherever the fuck.
The
and
dumb
call in.
motherfucker who thinks that Guam can flip over because there's too many people on it.
Like that
can
fucking
just-
idiot.
can
Like
be
he tried to say that was a joke, and it's like you weren't fucking joking. I
No,
watched
because you
that
asked
video.
like
dude.
7 times.
Like you were like it could capsize. It could capsize.
Yeah, it
and
was
it's
a
like fuck
joke.
you, dude.
No,
Like
no, you're a joke.
fucking idiot. You're
Yeah.
a dope, dude. Like you shouldn't. Who the fuck elected you?
Yeah,
you
and
know,
why
like-
do they keep reelecting you?
Yeah.
Jesus,
That's why you
fuck.
shouldn't do ketamine and then hold a congressional council. Like
That sounds like a great time.
doesn't work. It's the only way to watch C-SPAN.
I was gonna say. I mean, I could watch a congressional council that way. Fuck.
Drooling myself a little bit.
Yeah. No, that's a good
Yeah, that's pretty good.
it's a good idea.
So I want to get educated on whiskey. He wants to get educated on politics. You want to play with poop,
I want to crowdfund killing people.
and he wants to crowdfund killing people. There you go.
Well, I'm
There's
thinking,
everything you need to know about the Freedom
or
Friends
dropping
right there.
dildos.
What'd you have? You have another one?
I have.
Well, now he wants to up his game because everybody else was like,
Well, he was just talking about it. He
Yeah, I
wasn't-
was just talking about it. Like,
Yeah.
He just likes poop.
he just likes poop.
hey, everybody poops, doc.
Hey, poop
not
trucks are
everybody
funny.
takes
I would
pictures
like-
of their
like-
poop.
You know, there is somebody who doesn't poop.
Kim
Kim
Jong
Jong?
Un.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also dies and then comes back.
You know? It's
weird.
So maybe everyone in
Weekend
the
at
world get
Kimmy's.
the app except for him.
Weekend at Kimmy's. No,
Somebody needs to do that.
going off bars. Like, how many times have you gone out to a bar and like you're with your buddies and the bar fucking sucks, and you're like, let's fucking go somewhere else, and you hop to another bar and that bar fucking sucks. But then you hear later that the bar down the street was fucking popping. I would like to have an app that shows like how good a bar is.
You should have that
So-
just called, and just, it should just be called Hotspot.
Yeah.
And it's
Like,
like,
it should be like the Uber
you know,
app where you can see how many
you just-
people are in so many bars.
Pop up and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
who, like, almost like Foursquare used to be, like how many people checked in
Right.
or
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I mean? But like
be a king of Foursquare. The king of this bar.
fucking, but like just to be like,
And when they, oh no, it was
Well, this
mayor, right?
motherfucker checked in a week ago.
you know,
and
just
he's
be like,
still
what's, like, and then you could like add drink specials to it or something. Be like, hey, what's
That's
going on
Foursquare.
tonight? Oh, fucking,
Yeah.
That's
it's Thirsty Thursdays at Rookies.
That's
$1
Foursquare.
beers.
It's Foursquare.
that's
You
Foursquare.
know?
You want
Is
to bring
it?
back
Yeah.
Foursquare?
Yep.
Well, then fuck yeah. Let me bring back Foursquare.
No,
It
Foursquare was
wasn't a
awesome.
bad app.
Yeah, it was great.
like,
It wasn't a bad app.
But like,
They couldn't figure out how to monetize it. That was the problem.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted to add on it because they were like, why? Everybody's already fucking here. They're advertising for us. Why would I advertise on this
Yeah.
fucking app when the
Yeah.
customer base is advertising for us?
Yeah.
So I think Foursquare got bought by Facebook.
I believe it did.
So
'Cause I
that's why
remember-
you can check in somewhere on Facebook and say you're there.
That's the only reason I know what Foursquare is from back in the day when. it
Yeah,
was
so
like,
Foursquare was literally you could show up, it would like geotag you, so it knew where you were. It would geolocate you. And then you'd hit check in. And then you could like say like, you know,
I never use that app.
I'm having a 4-star
Yeah,
time
I
or
never
whatever.
used
Like
it.
you could star rate your experience, so it would also like act as a review.
I worked in bars that
But-
had like promo shit for it.
For Foursquare and
if
stuff
you
like
checked in
that.
on Foursquare, you got a free.
Well, that's how
whatever.
Oh,
that's,
wow.
Yeah.
yeah. So you check in and show them you were checked in on it, and you'd get like a free appetizer,
Yeah,
or a free beer,
drink
or whatever.
something.
And then that was one of the ways they monetized it. Where you could look at a Foursquare location. It would be like it's $2 pint night or whatever, and then you could go and fucking
Yeah.
he'd check in to get the special and stuff like that. That was how they were driving business. But whoever had the longest check in became mayor.
Or the most, or something like that. I can't remember which.
It was
one.
either the most or I think it was the longest. So let's say like you showed up at the bar, you checked in, and then like anybody that checked in before you would left. Like if you were now like the longest
I
patron
checked in
the
at
place,
9 a.m.
then
and I'm here.
you became mayor of the location. So like you were like
That's
the,
kind
the
of
guy.
fucking dumb.
And it was like I don't think I ever want to be the
Listen,
mayor of
I think-
anywhere I
think
go.
Foursquare came out like
Right, like-
15 years ago, so I don't think they
Yeah, it
were
wasn't-
too like hip on like, you know, this is what everyone wants.
Yeah.
They're like, this
Yeah,
is a cool
it
idea.
it was one of those really early, like geolocation, social check-in kind of things. Like,
Yeah. Let's do
and
the
that's
math.
why-
15 years ago, 2005, what was I doing? Oh, I was fighting a war.
yeah. Well, that's how Facebook has that thing now, where like you can, and Instagram, where you can like, I can like take a picture and share that I'm at Warfighter Tobacco, and fucking that's what it'll geotag it and all that stuff. That
Sure.
came from that's all birthed out of Foursquare.
Okay.
nice.
But
I would
Yeah,
like
it
to, I would
was
like
one
to
of those
take
really
that
early
idea
ones.
and expand on it though, and just be like, hey, look, it's a good time. You know, like
Three
just
fights
'cause-
tonight and 2 hookers got kicked out and
like
Dude, just have it run on like a red, yellow, green system. where
Maybe
it's
do a
like-
ratio. Yeah, maybe do a ratio.
Yeah.
Fucking, I mean, that could be a thing. Like, what's the ratio? You know, like I remember when I was a single guy, I would go out to the bar, and if it was fucking nothing but a sea of sausage,
I was just saying,
it was like,
dude, you
fuck,
could start
man.
you could start an up called Sausage Fest,
Yeah,
I mean, this is a guarantee.
where
lay,
people
but
were like,
I'm going somewhere else.
dude, don't come here. It's all dudes.
yeah, it's
It'd be
all
like-
swinging dick.
Yeah.
It's like the gay district's just nothing but blue.
Right. It's just that's all it says. It's be like, come here. It's all dick.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
well,
well,
and
fuck,
you could
do what you
either
got to do.
just blue and pink. You know what I mean? And like do like a pie graph for each place. Where it was
you would
like,
need blue, pink, yellow, green, purple.
No. It's not PC. All right, my app is not PC. All right, my app is
That's
the
why I
two
say-
fucking initial.
That's why I say just
genders.
go red, yellow, green, and it's like red is like nobody's hooking up.
Yeah.
It's either all chicks or it's all dudes. There's no fucking
green
mix.
is I'm down for anything.
I'm not even talking about a hookup app. I'm talking about
Green,
just
you
having
walk
fun.
into some
Right, but that's what I'm saying is that-
swingers
But you
But you
party,
could just
you're
go
like,
red,
"Oh,
yellow,
this
green
is
on
where I
that and
park
be
my
like,
car."
green is like absolutely 100% come party.
Yeah.
Red is like, no, this is a fucking shit show, and yellow is like, you could go way more or the other. Roll the dice.
Yeah.
Like if a midget shows up in the next 10 minutes, we're fucking good to go.
Oh well, if
Oh,
a midget shows up, it's
turning
always
green.
good to go.
That's
Yeah.
turning green instantly.
He walks in the bar and it's like,
When he says midget, why do you think it's a he midget? I was
well,
hoping
I mean,
for a female.
it wouldn't
midget.
matter. It,
Okay.
it wouldn't
Well,
matter.
'cause
at all.
You'd bang either one?
If Gidget comes in, it's game on.
Oh yeah, Bridget the midget
No, Gidget the midget.
I don't know, Gidget.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Fucking interchangeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything where I can kick in a gag reflex from the back, that's what I'm looking for.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Wow. You know their heads are
Mikey got it.
proportionate, right?
He's not talking about her head. That was good. I think on that note, that settles our debate, boys. Goddamn, I can't.
So if there's any app developers listening to this show, fucking drop us a line.
Fucking
We have
A,
some
man.
ideas.
Yeah,
We're
we
fucking make this
got
happen.
plans. So
Yeah.
all of you out there in fucking podcast land, thanks for listening to this mediocre fucking master debate. John just finished. Ladies, he's single.
I did.
So tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your mom's friends. Fuck
Smash them buttons.
all them buttons.
All them
All the
buttons.
buttons.
Rub your nose on it first.
Yeah. Yeah. And then get the
It feels
alphabet
so
thing.
good to smash.
Yeah. I like it. I share it.
What is wrong with
I
you two?
fucking review it.
Dude, you're asking that now? We've been doing
Yeah.
this for 7 months.
Yeah, so
Good point.
push all the buttons and fucking leave us a review, drop us a line. And seriously, if you're an app developer, I'm sure we can come up with some fucking stupid ass idea.
I'll
that we
sell
can
you the
fucking
I'll
give
sell
them.
you the rights for
Dude, that one I think
50
you might be onto something.
$52.
I actually think yours might be
you
the
might be
only
onto
one
something.
that's
The only one that's like
super
standalone.
viable.
$552.
I think you might be onto something with yours.
Like, fuck.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking,
yeah.
I think that one you could probably get $1.99 a copy for that one.
fucking
Make
idea.
you some money.
There you go. I'll license it.
So all of you out there in fucking Facebook land or wherever the fuck you're, not Facebook land, it'd be podcast land,
Internet land.
internet land,
All the
Internetville.
Webland.
All of you in
Yeah.
all the lands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking push the buttons. We appreciate you fucking being our freedom friends. And you know what? To you sons of bitches,
Whoa.
I appreciate you being my freedom friend.
Cheers, boys.
And I would help you develop whatever stupid fucking app you guys wanted to have because
be fun.
The fuck else are you gonna do? They're free. Fucking go for it.
Yeah, fucking figure, dude.
Fucking
The
figure it
day
out.
we start dropping fucking drone strikes. Woo woo.
Of dildos.
Just
Drone strikes of dildos.
Whatever. It doesn't really matter what gets dropped.
Dildo
could you
strike.
imagine that? Could you imagine that? All of a sudden, like your little ring alarm goes off,
Just,
and you're like,
It just sticks to your door. Bing.
you get a text message to just like open your door.
you're like, what the
Fuck, you go outside and it's just
I
like,
need a purple
and then you just hear,
Hellfire.
and then like it's just like, oh fuck,
fucking going
It's
through
just
the
like-
air.
Just floppies
Yeah.
coming down at you.
Imagine being some ISIS
amazing.
fuck somewhere in the Middle East, and you fucking you're like incoming, you're like ah, la, 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 la. It's like skunk. It just gets buried in the sand next to you. You're like,
I can,
I need you to carpet bomb this guy
I can
with
tell you-
gummy dicks.
I can tell you
Gummy
the
dicks.
exact kind of reaction you get when you carpet palm dicks on people. It's worth it.
that's what I'm saying.
It's 100%.
That's actually how they started Pornhub.
Yeah. It's 100% worth it. So anyways, we fucking love you. And,
We do. We do.
And until you decide to hang out and let us be mediocre some more, we highly encourage you to smoke on,
Drink
on, and Johnny Boy,
Freedom the fuck on, boys.
there
right.
the fuck it
Hell
is
yeah.
right there.
Y'all have a good one.
Yeah.